Hello and welcome back to another video. In this video, as you can see, our Supra is still in bits. We will be starting, well I say start, we've already started. We're going to be taking some more of the front end off. So, I'm going to be taking all these bolts out that hold on this light front, I don't know what you want to call it, this bit here that holds the headlights and that in. So we're taking that out. We're going to be working our way back. We're going to lift the car up, we're going to jack it up, we're going to be taking the radiator off, all its coolant, and we're going to see what issues we run into. But the plan is, for this video at least, is to get the front end as clear as possible so we can work our way back to here. So obviously that temporary battery is going to come out as well, and we'll see how we go. For the time being, I'm flying solo. Chris is currently busy, but Supra is on his way. So I'm going to start by removing the bolts that hold the headlight in, and we'll come back to you in a little while. Okay, so I've had to take the expansion bottle off. I've undone pretty much every single bolt now that holds this bit on. There's just this plastic covering that has these horrible plastic screw clip things that I need to undo, and then go all over. And that looks like it's possibly the bonnet release to me, yeah, because it goes to both sides. So I'm going to have to disconnect that as well. So that's what I'm going to do next. For those that are wondering why I'm doing this, is, well, it's dirty, it's old, I've got a little bit of rust setting in over here, so I want to clean it up and paint it. Even if I just paint it, you know, a similar white, I just want to stop the rust off so it doesn't develop and it doesn't catch to anything. So we'll get the battery out of the way as well now. So I'll just come back in a minute or two. The Chuba's here! Now we can really crack on with some work. You'll have to excuse the noise as we have the heater on, because it's very cold, because it's like it's like 1 degree and it's going to snow tonight, so that's why we're smashing out this video now, so you guys have something to watch this week. But it's very cold, so excuse the noise. Chuba is removing these horrible plastic clips which look like they'll be a screw, but they're not actually a screw, because, oh hang on, I'll just push that one in. What? That one was loose, but I've just pushed it in. They don't really screw out. You have to try and prise it out with a flat blade and a posi. So he's undoing them, and he's also taking yeah, there's another one there, mate.
I did wonder what were resistors.
It looks like he's about to set the last plastic clip thing off this metal frame at the front. At least then it'll be out of the way. Look how dirty and grubby it is. Again. Might just clean up very well. Just have a look. Are we about there? Got that there for now. Oh. Bend this corner. Oh, I see now. Now we've got the cable, haven't we?
Yeah.
Right. We should disconnect the cable and then we'll be back to you. Use your brute force. Off its face, even more. Yeah.
Got a very thin thing.
Doesn't really look like a Supra much more now, does it? Not on the front.
Not really.
Cool, that's one more piece of the puzzle off. Yeah. Now I have to get this black plastic crap out of the way. See what I mean, people? You have to prise it up with a flat blade and then you can undo it, otherwise it just doesn't undo. But Chuba's an expert now. Look how many stuck off. It's a good job you come here, isn't it?
It's always a good job I come there.
Yeah. So as he's turning, it doesn't come out, and then you can just apparently pull that one out.
Give a loose enough.
So that's loose, it's just this thing now, which looks like it's got a clip from the other side. Has it got a clip on this side?
Yeah, that's all.
Ah, there may be where it clips. Did that hurt?
A little bit.
Yeah. There's a, what's this here? What's that? There's a piece of threaded plastic there. Oh, it's just loose. Probably snapped off something. Probably snapped off one of them. Yeah, definitely just one of them. Yeah, I broke that. Cool, I'm going to take this plastic off. When we figure out how to take that off, it's like we'll just prise it off. Trouble is having fun, but it's trying to line up the jack. What are you lining it up on? The sill? Or is it a jack point or something? I can't remember what's on the back of the bottom of this. Sill?
Big block sill coming down.
Cool. So I'm going to jack the car up, obviously both sides now, and get some good clearance on the front. How high are we going?
Yeah, under.
Yeah, but realistically I need to get like a bucket under or something. Maybe don't jack that up while on wheels.
I know, I'm just moving.
Wally. Yeah, I'll pull you up.
Go for it.
Go! Yeah, so we're going to jack that up, we're going to try and get some decent clearance, and we're going to drop the fluid out of here. So on the front now, which has like a great gaping big hole to the radiator. As you can see, our radiator is knackered. It's not leaking, but it's probably not going to be long before it is leaking, especially on the road. So, while he's struggling with the shortened jack handle,
I'm not struggling.
Yeah, do that again.
Why?
The jack moved and not the actual arm. Just trust me.
What?
Yeah. It does happen.
You tell me this now?
Yeah, so we're going to get enough clearance to drop the fluid out. So we should come back to you when it's up in the air. So, we're back on with the heating. We're underneath the car, and we have undone this little white drain just there, which allows the radiator, well, I said radiator, all the coolant to flow out. And there's even this nice little piece of pipe attached on, which allows it to aim straight into the bucket. Yeah, coolant into the bucket. So we'll let that drain out, and then once everything's out, theoretically we should just be able to remove all the pipes and take the radiator off without any major issues, to be honest. So we'll come back to you when we're ready to take that off.
When draining a radiator, it helps to move the top cap so there's no vacuum on the fluid draining out.
So we have the top hose been disconnected by trouble with some mogreps. We have the fluid still leaking out at the bottom. Now it looks like it's a case of some bolt in the top. Got these top brackets, both corners that hold. There's 3 pipes that run across the bottom, a big one like this and 2 smaller ones. We're not 100% sure where they go yet, but I'm guessing like a transmission cooler or something like that. And then it's just a case of taking this cowling off, if we can take it off, before the whole thing comes out, or if not, just comes off when we pull the old radiator out. So, we'll take these bad boys off. Okay, so as I'm sure you can see on camera, obviously our cowling is broke. Whether I'm going to be able to repair that or not, I don't know yet. Trouble is moving me out of the way. We've took these top clamps off, so as you can see the top of the radiator is loose. Trouble is I'm doing these corner bolts, wherever they are. This was a cluck. There was a corner bolt that side, wasn't there? This was just a hook. There's one in the bottom corner, then we hope we might be able to get this cowling out of the way. If not, other than the 3 pipes on the bottom, the radiator should be pretty ready to take out, because I can't see any more bolts. Let's just see how we go. What are we looking for, Trevor? One thing oh, hang on. Right. That is my aircon radiator.
The front one?
Yeah. Yeah. I actually thought that was my radiator. It's only because I've just looked here and I can see the gap, and obviously I can see the split, because obviously this here is the high pressure side of the air conditioning. Obviously that's where you connect from when you pump the gas in. And there's a low side somewhere I haven't found yet, but either way, connect on there, which made me follow the pipes, and it goes right next to this, which I actually thought was the radiator, but it's not the radiator, that's the air conditioning radiator. And I don't know if I want to keep my air conditioning in yet, so I might take it out. Okay, that's the bottom of the cow then. I was just watching you waving it.
Where's the ratchet here?
Yes, where's the ratchet?
On the top.
Yes it is. Well, one ratchet. Ratchet. Take the ratchet. Well, that was an interesting development. So it's literally because I was just looking at the bolts on that, because that's bolted, I think, separately to the radiator, because it's got its own set of brackets. This will be fun. Just so you guys are aware watching this, our air conditioning does not work and there is no gas in it. So we can happily disconnect it because there's nothing that can seep out into the ozone and kill polar bears or anything. So we will just be disconnecting the pipes. Because that disappeared a long time ago. Especially with the state. There's no wonder it don't work when you look at that, is it? Now you know with the air conditioning.
Yeah. See, radiators don't actually work that well. The fluke's going the other way though.
It's smashed through completely.
No, your air can't go that way.
My what goes that way?
Yeah, come on. Radiator.
Yeah.
The actual radiator for the engine goes that way.
Does it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Carbon can come out.
What can come out? Oh, Callum. Okay, I'll be back to you in a minute, people. I have my hand full. So now we have lots of room. Now the Callum's out of the way. Oh, dude, I don't know if the radiator is that one good. Look at all the marks on the back on it.
Oh wow.
Yeah. I still think I might get a new radiator, especially with it being going to be turbo. It's going to be hotter, isn't it? So.
Yeah.
There's one pipe. That's any fluid coming off it.
Ew.
Oh, dude, what's that?
Ew.
What is that? That oil?
It looks like it. Why is it oil coming out of radiator?
I don't know.
Why is it coming out of that one?
Maybe
It's the same thing.
Maybe it's not. Maybe it's not the same thing. Either way, there wasn't a lot fluid in it.
I think that's the transmission. Because the parts from straight down the engineer and then down. Where it's running.
But there's this cooler on the front which goes down, round, comes out here, goes up and goes into. What? That's never power steering cooler. What? There's so much. Hang on. I need. Right, I'll be back in a minute. I need to do some investigation with pipes. We have a lot of pipes. And so he's removed the clamp for this pipe. Let's see what colour fluids come out of this one. Hopefully there shouldn't be any fluids left because the other side's drained out completely now. So. There we go. We'll zoom in. There we go. It's coming gradually. Oh, there we go. Any second. Yeah. Yeah. That doesn't look nice. Yeah. Make sure you dispose of your buckets of nasty fluid properly. Which we will do. Oh, we're ready for the big hose now. Any fluids? Shouldn't be much. Nah, that's the last bit. Sweet.
Make sure you can
Right, so in theory, if Jumbo stands up and does it because I have a camera, this radiator should come out. Don't hand up.
No, I'm good. I'll do it.
I'm going to give you a hand up on camera. No, it's still zoomed in. There we go. I'll hold the top hose out of the way. I'll do a job for you.
I'll pull this out.
Because it just sits at the bottom. Bottom's loose. Wait.
I thought the side cutters.
I didn't know you dropped it. Yeah, no. Nice. You know where that's going now, don't you?
Outside.
That's going outside. Let's go put it outside. Okay, so now that radiator is out of the way, Trevor is undoing. Will that take the pulley off, or will it just no? What will it do? Will it take the pulley off, or will it just take the middle bit
I'll
out?
take this orange cone off that pulley.
Right, so there's still a bolt that obviously goes through for the pulley.
Yeah, that's what's
okay.
cone like that there.
Cool. That's good to know. At least the fan will be out of the way. I'll take this hose off as well, so it's out of the way. Yeah, I will do when I ain't got a camera in my hand. Maybe so. Oh, we've just been outside, and yes, in case you're wondering, I have had a haircut. We've just been outside and it's snowing. just started to snow. The light come back on. Are you coming back on or not? Oh, there we go. Can you see it? Oh yeah, look, you can see it on camera. It's just started to snow. So currently, look, no snow on the ground. And then this time tomorrow, there's a lot. Because there's a lot of heavy snow coming. Don't sing. It's not Christmas anymore. Right, so we'll come back to you when... Well, hang on. I'll show you the bolts that it's taking off. Inside the fan, there are... Is it four bolts?
Yes.
With nuts on the end. Taking them off, and then this will pull off. So we'll show you when this is off. Okay, so it's took off all the nuts, finally. Are you proud of your achievement?
Another fan of absolute moddings.
Alright, so now we can see everything we've got. So, let's have a look what we have got. So, I'm assuming, obviously we have power steering pump, we have obviously the crank, we have alternator, aircon pump, water pump,
Tensioner.
and yeah, tensioner in the middle, and idler pulley. Cool.
It's a tension.
It is, but it's just a round roller, isn't it? Which is rusted.
Yeah.
Maybe I should get a new one.
Possibly.
Yeah. These are all a bit rusty.
Yeah. Maybe I should put the bolts back in.
Yeah, because we'll just take the belt off.
You might want to get a short socket on that pulley then.
Yeah. Right, so because Supra has taken these nuts off, this one is now loose, but we're going to take this belt off anyway while we're at this situation, because it's going to want to come off. So, are we going to get the bar on there and bend it out of the way, etc, etc?
No, no ratchet on that.
But yeah, we're going to do that, yeah? Cool, right, so we're going to put a ratchet or a bar or something on here, move it out of the way, slackens off this belt, and then we'll be able to remove this pulley, because right now, even though it's half hanging off, pinging off this current second. So then we'll I'll like put a bar on this, like I said, and we'll be able to take the belt off it, and then the whole thing will come loose. There we are. How do you? How do you? That's alright. Sweet. So now we have the belt off. This belt's not in the best condition to look at on the outside. Go for the inside. Actually, to be fair, it's not that bad.
It's actually quite a good belt.
Yeah. There's no like cracking or anything in it. Bits of muck.
That reminds me of superchargers behind me.
So belt's off, water pump pulleys off, the fan as well. So yeah, proper cracking on now. Supra is going to show you. Now we've got the belt off, we can actually, now the engine's not running especially, you can actually hear the bearings. So start with alternator. There's a little bit of clicking there, I don't think you picked up on the camera, but it's not bad.
No play.
No, that's alright. So we'll go for the water pump. Yeah, that's squeaky. Let's go for the idle pulley. Yeah, that's knackered. We need a new one on there. There's no play, but it's knackered.
Bearings are dried.
Yup. So then we've got the aircon one. Which, don't get me wrong, it's very smooth. Don't get me wrong, but it's very noisy.
Yeah.
Well, is any play in this?
Yeah.
A very small bit of play.
Very small bit of envelope, isn't there?
So, have we got any play in this one? Nope. No noise. So, obviously that's connected to the engine, can't spin that one. But, it seems like the alternator seems to be okay. Water pump is...
Yeah, fine, dodgy, dodgy, dodgy.
Yeah, pretty much.
So pretty much the bottom ones are fine, the top ones are no.
Well no, because that one's okay and that one's not, so not the bottom ones.
Okay.
So yeah, when this engine's out, definitely have to replace some. Well, we'll see if I still don't know what to do with the aircon. I'm going to read online and see what people suggest. I might just take the aircon out.
Let's see if we can delete it.
Yeah.
Less weight.
It is less weight.
Less
It is less weight. I mean, realistically, when I'm going to be racing it around track, you're not really going to want the air conditioning on.
That's why your wind is there.
Well, that's very true. So I will look at ways of probably saving the kit. You never know, because it might be worth some money to someone. But yeah, probably removing it for now.
And plus you've also got less strain on that engine.
There is that. More power. Well, more power when, well, you lose obviously power when it's on, when you're using it. Obviously that's where you don't lose anything when it's not on. But if it's not there, then I've gained a little bit more power to ratio. Power to weight ratio.
And it's more less pulley to fail.
There is that, and it has failed now. You need to know how to fix it. Just get a shorter belt. Right, so we're going to look at getting rid of the aircon radiator and the active aero. Because apparently people want to pay me money for that, so they can have to pay me money. Because then that goes towards our turbo fund and gearbox fund. So we're going to start doing that, and I'll put the heating back on. God, it's cold.
It is quite chilly, yes.
Right, that's what we're going to do. Okay, so the heating is now back on because it's cold. These pipes, they just have a single bolt in, just disconnected any clamps that made it was easy for me to do. There's a clamp at the top, the clamp at the top over here, you can still see it's on. They just bolt into the side of this panel. They sit in the bottom just like the radiator does. Just having a few little difficulties with the pipe connected down there. It's nearly off, it's getting loose now. Got some movement in it. When that's off, we'll be able to pull this radiator out of the way. As you can see by all the debris down there, properly disintegrated. So there's no wonder the aircon didn't work on this. Go on, Chubba, it's got some wiggle room. I believe in you. Get me out of every sticky situation.
And I ain't done yet.
No. But yeah, good man. Go. One. Let go. Let go. One air conditioning radiator that is well and truly knackered. Yeah, look at the hole. In fact, I can see jumping through it. That's how knackered this is. So let's just go and chuck this over here. That's out of the way. Yeah, look at that. You can see loads of things. Right, let's get this active aero spoiler off and let's sell it. Okay, so to get this active aero off, there is all the bolts underneath that connect up into the bottom of this tray. There is 2 bolts here which hold it on. Possibly not many more. There's not many more. And obviously there's the same on the other side. So we're going to undo them and we're going to see where we go. There'll be an electrical plug somewhere other than that. So on this side we have the motor. There's the electrical plug, already disconnected by Chubba. A couple of extra bolts on this side. So we're going to disconnect them, and in theory, that bolted in, that might still be bolted in. Disconnect them as well, and it should drop then. So Chubba has 1 bolt left on that side. I have this bolt left here, and the whole thing moves. Everything's disconnected. That's not going to get stuck now. Yeah, just make sure it don't get stuck somewhere. That'll do. So I'm going to rest it on my knee. My bolts fell out. Save that bolt. All on Chubba now. There we are.
I need some pliers. ASAP.
Yeah.
Pliers.
I've got pliers. What cycles or pliers? What you got? A pipe?
Yeah.
What kind of pipe?
A rubber one.
Funny. But what? Fluids or?
Oh,
You're not being very helpful to the viewers here. nor can we see it. Would you like to show them the pipe? Show them the pipe. Hey!
Yeah?
Show them the pipe.
Is it recording?
Yeah.
Alright, I sound like an idiot then, didn't I? Is it recording?
Of course it is. I'm just talking for no reason. Show the pipe.
This pipe here, viewers. The ones that have been a bit awkward. I mean, really awkward.
Well, if you need to, have fine. So, Supra's found a clamp on the pipe that is undone, but then what happens when you pull to the side, Supra?
I'll show you in a minute, viewers. It's not my best work, but...
So the pipe doesn't actually connect to anything. It must be just like a breathe pipe or air pipe for whatever reason, like there is on the headlights.
Oh.
So then, oops,
That was the seat, viewers.
that was the seat.
Yeah, I'll tell you.
So, my bolt's back out. Is your bolt out? My chair's cocking up. Yeah, one active spoiler assembly. And half a car. It's getting that way, yeah. Hey? Yeah. You know. I'm so intrigued by some of the stuff that I can remove. I just like removing things for the sake of it.
Simple, right?
I don't understand why I have two horns.
Alarm and a horn.
There is no, well, maybe there wasn't an alarm, I don't know. Obviously, I have that one, which is wide in, and then I have this one, which is again wide in. That's cool. We've got time marks with numbers with actual degrees on it.
There should be a V point on the polish one.
It should be.
There's a notch in the lower corner there. Somewhere. I've never seen one.
I don't know. I bet there is somewhere.
Yeah, there.
Somewhere around there. I can't really see it dark. That's pretty cool. You can see the rust powder just like on the covers from this. Obviously the rust is all on there. It's got all these pulleys. That has been a good day's work.
Yeah.
I reckon that'll probably do it for this video, mate.
I think it's a good strip down.
Before I conclude this video, I'm going to have a look in my manual and see what's next, because I've managed to print off how to remove a Toyota Supra manual. So obviously some of these haven't been done in order, but we start off with remove hood, we've done that. Remove radiator assembly, we've done that. We haven't drained the engine oil, but we're not going to drain that until we have to. Remove air hose number 1, whichever one that is, but we've removed air hoses. Disconnect control cables from throttle body, we've done that. Remove air cleaner and mass meter assembly, we've done that. Remove drive belt tensioner damper. Remove drive belt tensioner damper. Remove belt fan fluid coupling assembly and water pump pulley. Well, we've done all them. Remove charcoal canister and disconnect heater water hoses, disconnect the brake booster vacuum hose, disconnect evap hose. Disconnect wires and connectors. So we found some pretty picture which shows you the Supra in bits and the stuff you need to take off, and we've started ticking the stuff that we've took off so far. And obviously we haven't done evap hoses, brake booster vacuum hose, and we haven't took off the charcoal canister. So that is what Supra is currently working on right now. So this is the charcoal canister. He's just taking the pipes off. Let's unbolt it, let's get the thing out of there. I've never seen the side of a charcoal canister. I imagine it's charcoal-y, yeah. So we shall unbolt that. Just if you're ever doing a project like this, I recommend taking photos of everything as they're in place, and then when you come to put everything back together, you've got a point of reference so you can see roughly where everything should go. What do you want?
10mm long reach.
I can see a 10mm long reach socket. So we should come back to you hopefully when this canister's off.
I thought you were actually going to push it out.
Is it? 2 bolts and it came out. So this is now the charcoal
And
canister.
the locator. This is down there.
Yeah.
This actually goes to another breather pipe.
Huh.
It's not actually connected to anything. Yeah, that one just goes straight into the engine.
Yeah, because on those like 4 pipes there.
Yeah.
My roof keeps bleeding on it.
Floor, bench, shelf.
Oh, on the floor for now. With the other pile of bits we took off today. Cool, so the charcoal canister's off, so we can tick that.
I won't do that.
On the list was to disconnect the vacuum hose from the brake booster. Obviously that is the diaphragm inside there. This has the vacuum pipe. It connects onto here, runs across the top of there, and then obviously it goes onto the electric manifold just over there. So trouble is deciding where he's going to disconnect it, and obviously he's decided to disconnect it there. So that would be the brake boost vacuum pipe disconnected. Sweet. What was the last one? Brake boost, evap. Cool, so now we're going to do that one. So trouble is just remove that pipe, because we know it's going to be in the way. So we took it out of the way. Okay, just because we're a little bit safety conscious, we've just covered that pipe up, or the inlet of it is on the engine bay with a glove. Just to try and stop some fumes.
Where's the chicks? It does smell like.
Right, so water hoses. They decided where you disconnect them. Who's raised the car up this high? It's really awkward now.
I'm saying there and then pull that out of the way.
That goes in, yeah. Yeah, them, yeah.
Seriously, I need to step.
I think you need some bigger pliers. Go on, you've got the strength. I believe in you. Okay, now that was the technical noise of trying to remove a pipe, people. We may need to like put a screwdriver down there and free it off of the metal, because obviously it's been on there for a long time, so it's almost like stuck. So yeah, we'll get a flat blade on that one. Probably need one for that one as well, because these pipes possibly have never been off ever. But obviously it's 20 years old now, so it's well worth checking these pipes for condition now before we stick them back on, make sure they're still worthy to go back on the car. If not, we definitely have to replace some of these.
Do it, I can't reach.
Well, I have a camera, come on, you're the mechanic.
I can't reach the car's too bloody.
Half a job. I should do this one for him. Okay, so that's that one off as well. So, is that everything on that page done?
I believe so.
Maybe for electrical connectors. We might need to go and have a look at what's next to take off in terms of electrical connectors. Go have a look.
No.
Hang on, just have a look, we'll do them in order. So, on here we've got evap hose, done. Brake booster hose, done. Charcoal canister is done. Water hoses is done. Everything for now. That's cylinder head. We're not on cylinder head. Not on that as of yet, or that one as of yet. Where's page 1? So, remove hood, remove radiator assembly. Not done drain oil yet. Hoses, disconnect cables, remove that one, yeah, done that. Remove drive belt, that level we ain't got. Remove the belt, remove door lamp, remove that. Disconnect wires and connectors. Solenoid, resistor connector, noise filter connector, igniter connectors. Okay, so I've just disconnected the main lead, which comes off the igniter, which goes into the centre of the dizzy. I still have these ones to disconnect. That one there in a second. So for now this is going to be the end of this video. Trouble has obviously got to the big loom that goes into the car. We're going to possibly look at disconnecting that on the inside of the car. That means we ain't got to disconnect everything on the engine. While he's been doing that, I've disconnected all the cables on this side that run off the igniter to the dizzy, and I've just been disconnecting the big cables that run down to the alternator. So I'm working my way back and disconnecting everything that connects the engine to the car. other than that, I think this video has been pretty successful. We've done a lot of stuff. It's not, it can't be too far away realistically now from
Removal of engine.
removal of engine, yeah. I mean, I know there's some, obviously some ridiculously big bolts and all that business we've got to take out. But realistically, we've got to drop the exhaust, disconnect any more electrical connections. Obviously all the water hoses, I believe, are disconnected.
Disconnect the prop.
Obviously, yeah, we've got to take the prop shaft out.
And then wire in this side
And hopefully that should be everything, mate.
and then hopefully should put it together.
Oh, hang on, we've still got to disconnect whatever we need for the gearbox on the inside. But we'll get to that.
Yeah, we can do that while we're doing the prop.
Yeah. But yeah, very successful video. I thank you, man, for coming like normal.
No problem. Nice big hole.
Yeah, nice big hole.
And good.
So that is it for this video. If you are happy with our progress, please let us know. Please speak to us in the comments. There's quite a few of you now telling us stuff in the comments. If you see anything we've missed, by all means leave it in the comments and I'll get back to you, because I don't mind reading them. Yeah, if you're very happy with what we do, like, subscribe, and we'll see you in some more videos. Say goodbye, Chuba.
See ya.
Goodbye.